Hello, my massage family and friends. I'm going to be showing you today how to release your neck physically. And then for those of you who are interested, I'm also going to tell you what emotionally is held in your neck, so that by the end of the video, you will have some physical movements, and then you'll have maybe some mental things to work through. They may apply to you, they may not. But it's just kind of cool to know like what is held in that area, especially if you're having pain there. Yes, it could be from the computer work, but it could also be from some stored or trapped emotions that need to be moved through. So I'm just going to give you the information, and then you can go sit within yourself and see if they apply. So the first thing we want to do is warm the tissue up. So we're just going to take your right hand and go over to the left side, this left shoulder, into this whole trap area. And you're basically just going to squeeze. Just whatever pressure feels good to you. I like it a little more intense. But you're just trying to get that tissue to loosen up because it gets stuck from postures that we get into throughout the day. A lot of us like to wear our shoulders like earrings, and they weren't meant to do that. So obviously do that on both sides, and once it feels like it's kind of warm and feels like it's moving a little bit more, you can move on. So we did that. All right, so next thing you want to do is get some movement back into your shoulders, because like I said, we get stuck. So we're going to do 10 forward shoulder rotations, and really exaggerate. get the full range of motion. So you'll do 10 of those, which I'm not going to do right now. And then you want to do 10 backwards. So again, full range of motion all the way back. Feels good. Okay, great. So 10 of those, and then now we're going to get into some stretching, and I really want you to use your breath when you stretch. It will make it so much, you'll get so much more out of it. So you're going to take your right hand and go over to the left side, and you're going to take a nice deep breath through your nose and out your mouth. So I'll show you one. So it's like this. And hold it for as long as you want. Okay? And then if you want to make it a little more intense, take your left hand and grab under your chair if you're able to, while you do that stretch, and it makes it a little bit more intense. And then if you want to step it up one more notch of intensity, if that's just not getting it for you, so you're going to take your right hand and come over here on your trap again. You can take your other hand and kind of reinforce. So you're going to just basically push into the muscle and kind of away, so in and away. And when you're doing that, now we're going to stretch. Whew. And then you can move in and away, stretch, and that's getting me. So you can do that for a while, and that should feel really, really nice. Just don't forget to breathe when you're doing all that. If you have one of these, oh my word, it's so helpful. I don't think they cost that much. You can get them on Amazon, have it within 2 days. So basically you can do the same thing, that's kind of static hold, and then stretch and push in and down, stretch. This kind of it'll save your thumbs and your hands. And then one other little trick I like to use with this, again to save my thumbs, is I'll do some like stripping with it. I was doing this earlier, you can see how red my neck is. But that's good. It means there's a lot of blood flow, and the tissue is starting to let up. So that's it as far as the physical things that you can do. Now I want to share with you emotionally what you could be holding in the neck. Again, this may not apply to you, but for those of you who are curious, I'm going to share this information with you. And yes, I am going to read it because I do not have it all memorized. But so emotionally in your neck, if you're having chronic issues or maybe it's acute, it just popped up out of nowhere. It could be that you're refusing to see other sides of a question. Refusing to see other sides of a question. So that inflexibility. Also another word that's used is stubbornness. So stiff neck could be that you're just not being flexible. Or moving under pressure. So we're all under a little bit of a pressure cooker right now. So that could resonate with you. Another one that they have is wanting to let your feelings out, but you don't dare. So that can get stored in the neck emotionally. And then, so some things that you could think about, the other side of being inflexible, obviously, would be to be flexible. So maybe while you're doing some of these stretches, and some of these things resonate with you, you could say, I am flexible. I flow through life. I am adaptable. I am yielding. I can be agreeable. So some of the opposites of the negative words, the toxic words. And then as you go through your day, if you're feeling, just stuck in some of those emotions, just keep saying them over and over to yourself. I am flexible. I am agreeable. I can flow and move through life. So again, may apply to you, may not, but just wanted to share that with you. And if you have more questions about it, please don't hesitate to ask. And I hope you have a blessed day, and I hope you have a lot more flexibility in your neck. Okay,